Welcome back to the channel. This is Andrew with Running with Dr. Andrew. We're doing a 16-mile long run today, and I'm halfway done. Just got done doing a gel, do a little bit of walk break, then we're gonna get back to it. Alright guys, I just got done with my 16-mile long run. It was definitely a pretty tough long run today. I had last couple miles I actually had to walk quite a bit of it. My heart rate was getting pretty high, and so I did just walked and I kept my heart rate still at zone 2, which is around like 105 to like 143, so still stayed within that time zone. So what I did with this run was to just help with the mental toughness was to run 100 steps, walk 100 steps, and then run 200 steps, walk 100 steps, and each run I would add 100 steps. So I think I went up to like 700. That really helped with the time to kind of keep going and keep motivated to keep running. And then afterwards it was getting, around about 14 and a half or so miles, that definitely was kind of wearing me out a little bit. So I couldn't, push myself even further with the heat and humidity, and so I decided to go ahead and just walk the rest of the mile and a half or so, and that's kind of what I did there. Overall, it's still good training and getting miles on my legs. And again, usually the long runs, I'm not really too worried about fast running. Now, some of the walk jog periods I did do some pretty fast paced times, during the 200 step runs to the 300 to the 400 500 up to 700 steps. I would increase my pace around pretty close to race pace or so, and so that might have kind of wore me out a little bit more, got my heart rate a little bit higher and some heat there. So and then so it does look like next week the humidity, or at least the temperature, is a little bit lower. I'm not sure about the humidity. It's still going to be pretty high probably. Got some rainstorms. I guess Hurricane Ida's coming through, so definitely we'll probably get some humidity coming, pushing from that area to our area there too, since we are fairly close to Arkansas's does border Louisiana, so we do get some of their weather coming this way sometimes. And so definitely thoughts, and definitely if everyone that's in Louisiana, please be careful out there and be safe. And but like I said, I did finish this week of 62 miles, which is about 4 miles less than I wanted to do. I wanted to do about 66, but didn't do enough mileage during the week, which is okay. I think every run is pretty quality. Even though I didn't get the mileage, I did have some pretty good quality runs in there, so that definitely helps. I think quality over quantity sometimes is good. Sometimes it's even better. And then just kind of stopping at 62 miles, and the next week's going to be my recovery period, which sounds 50 miles. It's about 45, 50 miles that I want to do, and so that's sounds like still a lot, but compared to 62 miles, it should feel pretty good to my legs. I won't do a long run at all this week, and so then my next long run will be 10 days from now. I'll do it on a Tuesday on September the 7th. Do a long run of 17.6 miles is what I'll do, and then back to increasing my mileage each week. And then again after the 5th week or so, we'll drop it down again, and then go back up again. So we kind of continuously do that. So definitely, this week includes week number 4, and so we are on to week number 5 with my training program. So about a quarter way done, which was kind of a interesting thing, because this week's 16-week program, and I ran 16 miles today. And then I was thinking about that whenever I finished 4 miles. I was like, well, I'm, a quarter way done. And then it's like, well, that's kind of interesting. I'm a quarter way done with my training program too, until the till the Little Rock Marathon. I am thinking about tapering around, starting around week 12, and so that gives me 4 weeks to kind of gradually taper down. So I'll still be running pretty good, but I'll be tapering, and then that last week definitely decreasing my mileage before the marathon date. And so this is what the chart looks like so far. And so I don't know if you guys can see the progression of this chart. And so you can see I start out 50 miles, 55, 60 and a half, and then I crossed out 66 and did 62, and then drop it back down to 50 miles there. So with the Little Rock Marathon goal there too. So that's what that looks like. So it's definitely progressing well. So hopefully, everyone that's viewing this, that you'll be able to see that progression with that chart, and we'll definitely post it. I'll put my time down on that chart whenever Little Rock, so it'll definitely be something to, that I can look at later on and maybe share that. Hey, this is just a memory of, 2021 Little Rock Marathon, and this is the time that I got, and maybe you'll videotape that marathon again. You never know. That's I was supposed to do that marathon back in March, but they got delayed because of COVID, and so they're doing it later in November. So they're going to do it again 2022 in March. But also that's pretty close to the Hogeye Marathon. I really enjoyed doing that marathon. I like to support that marathon, so I'll be doing the Hogeye Marathon, which is in April, beginning of April this year. So I'll be actually signing up for that pretty soon. And so I hope everyone's week went well. And this concludes this video of a 62-mile week. And so I hope everyone keeps safe, keep running, and we'll see you next time.